Hundreds of people gathered on steps of that state house here in Boise for the March for Our Lives rally. They're asking for stricter legislation when it comes to gun safety and ownership. Our Tristan Lewis was there. He joins us now with a look at the turnout and what Idahoans say they're looking for. Tristan.
Shira, organizers of today's March for Our Lives Idaho rally say they aren't looking to take away guns. They just want to see more measures taken to prevent future tragedies. They are calling on lawmakers to enact legislation that supports gun reform. But to do that, they say it takes unity and working together with the entire community.
As students, we're scared to go to school, and we demand change.
The type of change 16-year-old Simon Richardson wants? For lawmakers in Idaho and across the U.S. to implement more measures to ensure safety when it comes to guns.
Increased encouragement of gun locks and gun safes and, responsible gun ownership, something being promoted. Along with that, we think that background checks would be great, something that every gun owner should have to go through when purchasing a gun.
Richardson will be a senior at Boise High in the fall. He says as a student, he lives in constant fear.
When I go into a classroom, I always am thinking about what's the best way to get out in case there's an active shooter, because that's something we have to think about in the 21st century going to high school.
More than 200 people joined Richardson Saturday afternoon at the steps of the Idaho State Capitol, calling for a push on gun reform.
I think that we've just reached a breaking point where most typical people want common sense gun laws.
The rally is in response to the recent mass shootings in Buffalo, New York and Uvalde, Texas.
It's a shame that we have heard every excuse, the doors, the teachers, the police, other than the guns. It was the guns.
While many at the State House seek stricter gun ownership laws, a group of counter-demonstrators, the Idaho Liberty Dogs, pushed back. They tell KTVB they have the right to bear arms and would actually like to see schools hardened. But that idea of arming teachers,
I definitely don't feel fully safe in school. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm advocating.
Is a scary thought for 17-year-old Amaia Clayton.
But I feel safer that their guns are not allowed to be on campus versus guns being in every classroom. I would just be nervous. I could see people having a mental health crisis and something going wrong.
As a lifelong Idahoan, Clayton says she does not want to see guns being taken away. She just wants to see more responsible gun ownership.
We think we need gun owners to be a part of this movement, and we need gun owners to be a part of the change.
Organizers of today's rally encourage people looking for change to contact their local and state representatives. They say they want people to put pressure on lawmakers to enact gun safety legislation. And we did chat with a couple of counter-demonstrators at the rally, but they declined our invitation for an on-camera interview. But they did tell me they would like to see more of a push for help on mental health. Shira?
All right. Thanks, Tristan, for sharing that with us.